Hey boys, it's HarmNone. Today we're customizing the brand new Bravado Greenwood in Grand Theft Auto Online. This thing just got added with the DLC, so anyway, we're gonna hop inside and we're gonna get customizing. So starting off, the armor all the way up on that, obviously. We can add armor plating to this thing, and I do have a feeling that this is an Imani Tech vehicle. So we'll go ahead and add the armor plating on, why not? For the body trim, we can add a roll cage onto this car. We can also black out the trim on the side of it, which is pretty cool. We can remove the trim altogether as well, so that is pretty interesting. Let's go for the blacked out trim. I kind of like that look. For the brakes, we are going to add those, obviously. For the front bumpers, we do have quite a few different options here. I do like the painted bumper option, so we'll go for that one. For the rear bumper, we have the painted as well, and we also have the black rear bumper. We're going to go for the painted for both of those. I think it looks pretty good. Now for the engine, we do have quite a few customization options here, which we do like. Of course, we can add a flycatcher out of the hood, some blowers on this thing as well. We got the large straight pipes as well. That's insane. I think we're just going to go for something like a little bit low key today. We'll go for the trumpets. Why not? Engine tunes, we are going to go all the way up on that. Of course, for the exhaust, we do have a few different options here. We got a left single exit or a right single exit. Good to have a choice. Got the dual exit on the one side. We got the double single exits, double dual exits. We got some slanted long bore exhausts as well. We got some center exits, side pointing exits, side exits. We also have side exits as well. We got the aluminum side exits and chrome painted. Oh my god, we got everything. Okay, we're gonna go for, I kind of like the center exits. We'll go for those. Seems pretty good. Headlight covers, we can add those on if we want to. I'm not a big fan of it though, so we'll just leave it off. Now in Imani Tech, we do have the option to add it, so I guess we'll go ahead and add the missile lock-on jammer to this vehicle. That is pretty cool. I wasn't expecting this to be the Imani Tech vehicle, so that's nice to have. Obviously, Xenon, we're going to go for the lights on Xenon, of course. For the livery, we have white stripes. We have the rear white stripe. What the heck? Only on the rear? Interesting. We got the classic side stripe as well. We have the pinstripes, which I know are really hard to see. We have the invincible, the classic full stripes as well. We have the bravado. That's kind of interesting. We got stickered up. We got corkers. We got limited gasoline. I really like that livery, actually. I think that's really sick. We might have to go for that one. We got the haze livery as well, the green bling as well, and back to none. I do like a lot of these livery options, actually. I think a lot of them are pretty unique. I do really like the limited gasoline though, so I think we're gonna go for that one. I wasn't really planning on making this thing into like a race car, but I think it just looks so good. Now we can add louvers onto this car. I guess we'll add some black louvers, why not? For the mirrors, we can go for missile mirrors if we want to. We got the secondary missile mirrors, we got the black ones as well, the plastic. We got the flat front mirrors. We have the retro mirrors alt. Lots of options here for the mirrors. I didn't expect so many. We'll go for the missile mirrors in chrome, I guess. It's a dark chrome, so it looks pretty good. We'll go yellow and black for the plate as well. We can add a slick proximity mine to this thing as well. I guess we might as well do that. Why not? For the respray, I do think that it looks really good in the white. However, I don't know if we should keep that. I feel like we should maybe switch it up. Could go for like a silver or something like that. Could go for like a red. I'm not 100% sure what I want to go for here. I do feel like the white looks really good though. So I'm almost tempted to not change it. Could go for like a cream as well, but I'm not really feeling it too much. Honestly, I think the white might have to stay. I do really like the look of it. The trim color on the other hand, well, it's actually, I can't even tell what this does. Okay, I can't even tell, so we'll just leave the trim color alone, I guess. For the roof, we can do the secondary painted roof. We can add the vinyl roof or the trim color vinyl roof. We're not going to do that. I think it looks horrible. So I guess we'll just go for what we got right here. It looks pretty good in my opinion, so I guess we'll keep it. Now we can add an antenna, which does act as a spoiler. It does give us a traction bonus. We have the dual lip spoilers here. We got the small lip spoiler as well. We have the large lip spoiler here too. Got the small wing, medium wing, the wing with carbon end plates, which looks ridiculous on a car this old. The tuner wing, the street wing as well. We have the race wing, we got the competition wing, and back to none. I do like the antenna on the back of it. However, I do think that the small lip spoiler is the best look, so we're gonna go for that one. Now for the suspension, we are gonna slam this thing all the way down. God knows that this car is gonna need some handling help, so we'll do that. The race transmission, we will go ahead and add that. The turbo tuning as well. For the wheels, we gotta add some muscle wheels to this thing. Maybe there's some in the street category that will look good. I actually don't mind the nebulas on this thing. It kind of looks okay. What else do we have here though? Let's take a little look. Man, I'm not really seeing much that I like absolutely love. Maybe the Kraka Custom. We'll go for those, and we'll paint them black. Not my favorite look ever, honestly. We will go bulletproof tires on this. We will tint the windows all the way out. I'm not sure how I feel about the livery. I do really like the livery. I think it looks great by itself. However, I feel like maybe we gotta switch it up. I think we're gonna go for the classic side stripe on this as well instead, and maybe we'll change the color to, why do I feel like a yellow is gonna look really good? It's because it does. Okay, so we're gonna go for the primary in yellow. The secondary, it literally like doesn't change anything to my knowledge, but we'll go race yellow again. That is a much better look. I feel like the car looks really good now. So I'm happy with this. Let's take it down to the ground. We're gonna do a sound test and a full review on the car. Okay, so let's see what this thing sounds like. Sounds pretty good. Nothing too special, but it sounds pretty good. Off the line, not as much wheel spin as I thought, but still not great. This thing is rear wheel drive only. I can tell you that right off the bat, just because of how slow it is off of the line. Now, obviously this is an old muscle car, so I'm not expecting it to handle extremely well. However, of course, it could disprove me. It could be, you know, one of the better handling cars of the update. Who knows? So far from the ones I've tested, I think the LM87 is probably my favorite handling wise. This thing though, you know what, for being a muscle car and for being an old one at that, the handling seems okay so far. I know we've been mostly going straight, but from the little bit of turning that I've done, the body roll is not that bad. So I'm starting to feel like this thing might actually handle pretty decently. On top of that, the Amani tech is really nice to have. Of course, we can drop the slick mines behind us as well. So, you know, if anybody wants smoke, they're gonna get slicked, I guess. Let's see how the handling is. Let's see in this corner. Oh, okay. All right. The back end does like to step out. Not as much as I was thinking that it probably would. So that's good. This car's handling, it's, you know, it's shooting above expectation. I was not expecting too much from this car. But now that I found out that it has Amani tech and that it handles decently well for being an old muscle car, I am pretty impressed. It feels like you could probably drift this thing really well, if I had to guess. We're gonna see how it handles this corner when we go really fast down it. Honestly, not too bad. Not too bad for an old muscle car. This thing is pretty good. Now, is it gonna beat the Bravado Buffalo STX in the muscle category? Absolutely no. The STX is in a league of its own. However, I could see this thing potentially being within maybe the top 5, if not the top 10 fastest muscle cars around a track. So that might be something to look out for. Of course, this thing is a 4-door, so it's not exactly super great, you know, racing, you would think. But then again, the STX is the fastest muscle car in the game currently. And it's a 4-door as well. So I guess, you know, maybe 4-door Bravado cars fare really well in the muscle category. I have a feeling the new Camaro is probably going to be the king of the muscle category when it actually does get released to us. But for right now, this thing is not a bad option. I wish we got the Camaro instead, but this thing is still cool. Obviously, 4-seater Amani tech. Can't go wrong with this. It's actually a really good car. The handling's nice. The acceleration's really nice from what I've experienced with it. It's a manageable car and it's got nice customization. Overall, I'd say I definitely would recommend trying to pick this thing up if you guys have not got one already for yourselves with the new update. Anyway guys, that is pretty much it for the customization and review on the Bravado Greenwood in Grand Theft Auto Online. If you guys enjoyed this video, a like is of course appreciated. If not, dislike. Subscribe if you guys are new, and I will see you all in the next. Until then, take care. Peace.